Late night show. I'm your man Smitty. I'm here doing a Q&A for a little bit tonight, and then of course I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video most likely tonight to post tomorrow, or it might post in the middle of the day tomorrow. But I definitely want to go live and do a little Q&A with all of you. Don't forget, if you ever get lost and you need to find my content, my podcast, everything, find it at smitty1.com. And don't forget, heysmitty.com, CeeDee Lamb season. What's up, Noah? Hit me with some questions. Hit me with some questions, Noah. Noah's first. We're back on Twitter. We're back on Twitch. I believe we're streaming to Twitch as well right now, and to Facebook. So we're going to get back to that. Hit all the platforms now that the football season is kicking into gear. Talking about a lot of that Aaron Rodgers, Julio Jones news that's still taking up most of my time, but I would be happy to talk about something else. So let me look at the news, make sure nothing's breaking as we speak. Tonyan re-signed a 1-year, $3.384 million contract. Tonyan's one of the better freaking values in fantasy. Yeah, we might do a mock depending on how many people we get in here. Tonyan's one of the best values in fantasy football right now. Tonyan's a beast. 11 TDs in 2020. Dude built his rapport kind of late in the year with A-Rod. I mean, they did well pretty much all year, but if you watch football, if you watch every Packer game, you've realized that Tonyan was becoming, he was like, okay, this guy kind of came out of nowhere. Okay, this guy looks like he could be an option, a regular option. Then A-Rod started locking onto him. I think A-Rod's staying in Green Bay. Anything's possible. Don't take anything as a for sure or an absolute in this sport, especially coming out of a pandemic year where I think we all were taught nothing is for sure, nothing is a lock. But bottom line, Tonyan looks to be in a good position to help your fantasy teams. Why? Because he had 11 TDs in 2020. He's one of Aaron Rodgers' favorite goal line or red zone guys, and he's going in like the 80s or 90s in fantasy drafts. So the risk is absolutely floor. There is no risk. The risk is floored. The upside is to the ceiling, to the moon. And another thing you want to keep in mind, I figured this out on Sleeper, is that he's not showing up in the tight end category. So you can find him in the wide receiver category, but he's really far down, so you can get away with stealing Tonyan away from a lot of people in upcoming drafts. Okay, where's let's go to the marker board. Let's do a little marker board session. What's up, Braun? Got some questions here. I took Devontae Smith as my third wide receiver at the 4.11. Is that too early? I had Cook, Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, and Smith to start. Was this a dynasty league? Bro, because if it's a dynasty league, of course that's fantastic value. I don't know why Devontae Smith is going so late. Braun's on Twitch. Attaboy Braun, representing our Twitch community. What's up, Jenkins? So this is redraft, this question. It's a little early. I mean, it's a little early for Devontae in a redraft. There's still a lot of players available, bro. So I would say, yeah, a little early. A little wee bit early. Only because you can get away with it later, man. You know, and you can't expect big monster numbers out of Devontae right out the gate. So I think it's a little bit premature in redraft to be grabbing him in the 4th round. That's just me. What else are we going to talk about here? We've got so Bobby Boy Tunyon signed his 1-year deal. Let me go back to full screen until we decide what we're gonna do. I might mock draft, I might not. I don't know. Let's see. Gurley. We talked about this all day and yesterday. Gurley. Well, we talked about Swift all day yesterday and Swift again today. And then we talked about Todd Gurley visiting with the Lions. Look, he's not a threat. Todd Gurley's not a threat. But what it means is the team is not super sold on the idea of using one running back. And we knew that was there. That was a big risk with Swift. But now it's one red flag after the other with DeAndre Swift. So you guys can take that risk if you want. But my advice is to run for the hills. Let's do a mock draft. I'm down for a mock. Let's do it. Let's do a mock draft. Mock draft time. We'll make it. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through. Let's do a mock draft. Tomorrow I'm going to go through every draft position. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Today we're going to do a mock draft. And we're going to make it a Dynasty PPR 12 team. Copy draft link. I gotta make the draft settings. Get ready. I'm gonna drop the link in a second. Go 30 seconds per usual. Copy the draft link. Send said draft link. If it'll even let me. Son of a bitch. Dynasty starting positions, Superflex, 1 QB. Damn, Kevin, this is a long question. 3 running back, start 5 wide receiver, start 2 tight ends, Superflex, round 4, pick Fields, Chase, Pitts. I have Trevor Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb, and Akers. Round 4. I mean, you start 2 tight ends, bro. 1 QB. I'm not drafted Fields. I mean, I like Chase and Pitts there. You can't go wrong. I mean, two tight ends. I probably lean Pitts, but I don't know. Ridley top 3 if Julio leaves. Ridley's already potentially top 3, bro. Even without Julio leaving. Julio's not affecting him too much. I think he definitely goes into everybody else's top 3 once he moves on, or if Julio moves on. But I myself already have Ridley capable of that. Copy draft link. Let me email this link to myself and we can post it. Because my stupid air drop copy and paste is not working today. I gotta like restart everything, I think. I'm going to take this 6th spot and I'm going to drop the link right now. Get ready. Here. Well. We're waiting for the link. There we go. Okay, ready? Here's the link. Who wants in the mock draft? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will be Dynasty PPR. Dynasty PPR. I'm going to drop this also in the Discord. So let me do that now. Mock draft time, people. Let's go. What's up, Double A? What's up, Brian? What's up? Wobbling. All right. Get in the mock draft. We got 15 people in here. Let's fill this mock draft up pretty quickly, please. Let's roll. Let's roll. What's up, Double A? Double A in the house. Let me send it out on Instagram as well. Tell people we're mock drafting. We be mock drafting. What's good, McCoy? LeSean McCoy. Brian's waiting for a redraft. Working away, Double A said. Join the mock draft right here. You can manually type that bad boy in if you feel so inclined, but I did pin it in the chat as well. We gotta think about Tyler Lockett this year. I like Lockett at the right value, like late flex value. Pretty darn good, bro. I think that's good. I like Lockett. Honestly, people drafting Deontay Johnson. We talked about him all day today. Is Lockett better than Deontay? He might be. He might be. Order my text service at heysmitty.com. I've got my extra phone that I actually carry around. Got my personal phone. And I got my phone that I use for just that text service. So heysmitty.com is how you order that bad boy. Odell a value this season. Bro, I don't worry about Odell. Okay, we're almost full, but let's fill this mock draft up pretty quick. Why don't we when we send the link around, JP's in it. Braun's in it. Jay Wall. Justin. I think that's Braun. Yeah, that's Braun. 2 keeper league. I have CMC and Zeke, but also own AJ and JT. That's pretty good, bro. Higbee, I like Higbee. We know Stafford loves his tight end, so should be pretty good. Pretty good year. I had Odell last year and the prior year. Just stay away, to be honest, says McCoy. LeSean McCoy knows a little bit about injuries. Okay, we got 4 spots left. Hurry up. This is taking forever. You guys want a mock draft? I have freaking 20 people in the live. The link to the mock is pinned in the chat. And we're sitting here like a snail pace filling up a mock draft. We don't do that here at the Fantasy Football Show. We fill our mock drafts like that. We fill them quick. We don't mess around. 3 spots. Let's roll. J Problem's in. David's in. Who should I keep? Zeke, AJ, or JT? Well, think about this way, Braun. Who's going to go quicker in a draft if you threw them all back in? JT. So JT is the most likely keeper option. AJ is the next guy that would go. So you got to look at it like that, because you have a good chance of drafting these guys back or better players. JT's going number 2 to 5 overall in a dynasty or a keeper league. So JT's the clear pick. Okay, we got 2 spots left. Let's roll. Come on, people. 21 people here. which is a low number for a Friday night or a Thursday night. I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday, Smitty. When I went live, I thought it was Friday. I don't know. One spot left. We're full. No, one spot left. You don't know much about Dynasty? Bro, it's the same concept, really. You're just imagining that you're keeping every player you have unless you cut them or somebody trades for him. So in that case, you're thinking, is Jonathan Taylor worth more than Cook or Kamara? The answer is yeah, because Taylor is just getting going. Cook and Kamara may be on their last 1 or 2 years. That's the way this happens. One more spot. This is taking forever. You twist my arm to do a draft, and then we sit here. I got working out and running to do because I'm supposed to be ripped in. Where's my countdown? Where's my countdown? I have 27 days, 18 hours, 13 minutes, and 23 seconds to be absolutely ripped. Yeah, you needed to create an account. Let's roll. Smitty, how is it going? Excited for another fantasy season. You take a Najee if he comes to you in the second. Absolutely. Steeler fan stoked for him, but I'm biased and reaching. You're not reaching. If we're doing a dynasty draft, bro, I would take him as early as like 10. I'd take him in the first round. You know what I'm saying? If it's redraft, I like him as I won't take him at 2.1. You don't need to. But if he climbed there, I'm okay with that. I don't care. As my second anywhere as my second drafted player. I love. What are we doing? Let's go. What are we doing? What are we doing, people? This is the longest mock draft we've ever had to fill. What is taking so long? One spot is sitting there and no one's grabbing it. It's right in front of your face. There are 20 to 30 people in the room. 23. Not to mention, where are the thumbs up? Punch the thumbs up for me. Wipe your feet at least while you wait. Who jump spots? Jay Wall jumped from what, 5 to 1.2. How high would I draft Chase in a PPR this year? In redraft, here we go. We're full. Let's roll. Good job, McCoy. In a redraft, I would take Chase as a wide receiver, low end wide receiver 2. You don't want to take him too high. And in a dynasty, I'm good in like the 3rd, 4th round. Like, depends on the flow. Hold on, I'm going to pause this and go to 30 seconds. Sorry. Go. Why is this one a minute, Smitty? I've made it to 30 seconds, so we're back at 30. I joined for you. Please make a redraft after. We'll do a redraft, okay? What's up, Open24? Where you been, bro? It's been a while. You got to really time out, bro? What's up? Dynasty PPR, people. Dynasty PPR. Noah is on the clock. Noah, what are you going to do? Dalvin Cook. Alvin Kamara. Jonathan Taylor. How you like that? How you like that? Looks early to some of you casuals out there. You're like, Najee Harris in a dynasty at 1.6. Isn't that a wee bit early? Just wait. Just wait. Hold the beer. Hold the beer. And wait. Braun, you almost timed out, bro. Just ate a Philly cheesesteak, so I'm hyped up. Nice, boy. Nice. Justin Jefferson. I like it, J Problem. I almost went JJ. I almost went JJ. Llama, you can just make sure you unselect auto. Go to your queue, and then you'll see the auto select. You got to take it off or you're going to get timed out. And Najee's 2.1 worthy in redraft. In Dynasty, he's worthy of being your first drafted player. I get not everybody's gonna like it, bro. It's not something that I'm admitting. I'm admitting that it's not gonna be popular yet. Part of what I got to do, bro, is try and jump ahead of the curve. And I'm telling you, this is gonna start to become the norm. We'll do a redraft after Billy Goat. Don't worry. Swift, Gibson. Hold on one second. This will make it so we can do a redraft. I didn't plan on going live all night, so DK and AJ Brown to JP. Swift and Gibson going to J Wall. J Wall says, Smitty, I don't care about your video today. I'm taking Swift. I like it. Be bold. Where's my camera? Be bold. Trust your gut. Don't listen to me if your gut says go Swift. I'm not going to rip on anybody. That's the one thing you won't see me do. I question why people like them, but if that is your call and you say, I've done my research, Smitty, I disagree with you respectfully. I like Swift. That's fine. Do your thing, J Wall. Akers and Lamb to Justin. JP getting a double wide receiver stack. AJ Brown and DK. I love it. Let's see what you can do at running back, bro. First time doing a dynasty league, and I picked 3rd overall in a brand new league in a 12 team. Is a QB too early? 3rd overall, yeah. Unless it's a 2 QB league, bro. You don't draft a quarterback in the 1st round, period. Only because you don't have to. Like, I'm not saying in a different time. Back in the day, we used to draft quarterbacks in the early 2000s in the 1st round when they throw 45 TDs, but you can't anymore. Like, you're taking Mahomes or Allen early in a 1 QB league if you're taking them at even 15 or 18. So this is Dynasty. Braun is on the clock. Braun, you timed out, bro. Or did you? Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to try this out because I don't do the Kelsey early thing too often. And he's got two years left easy. I'm going to go ahead and see what kind of team I can build both now and future from this spot. JK, Aaron Jones. I like Mike Davis at the right spots. J Wall says Swift could be a committee, but he's still going to take a leap from his great ending to rookie. Yeah, but Jay Wall, here my argument. Again, trust your gut, bro. But my argument's going to be this, man. You're taking Swift at a place where he has to deliver from that 1.12. Like, there's no room for error, man. There's no room for committees. There's no room for any. Like, you're taking him at 1.12. You're gonna get burned if he's not phenomenal, bro. Kittle. I think for sure known qualities are undervalued in Dynasty in favor of wild speculation. It's kind of why I went with like a double, like a risky but like really high upside running back in Najee Harris, and then a staple at 2.7. That it's not for everybody. I normally don't draft a tight end early because I'm trying to find Waller and Hawkinson like last year, but I want to try this. I don't do a whole lot of the same draft, because why not try out things for you guys? Like I'm gonna not like some of my drafts. If you didn't thumb up, take a lap. Since open 24. Like, that's what another thing that's funny is people like are critical of my mock drafts. They're like, if I don't draft perfectly, and it's like, don't you want me to try out strategies I'm iffy on so I can speak to it? So I can tell you, hey, shit, that didn't work. Like, do you want me to really draft CeeDee Lamb every single time I'm on the clock? The answer is no. Oh, I could go with. This is crazy, man. I might get crazy up in this mug. I'm going to get crazy up in this mug. This team would be interesting. For sure, Smitty. Mock drafts are about seeing landscape. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Braun, you've been cutting it close, bro. Like every time. I like the Pitts pick. J Problem, Diggs, Jefferson, Pitts. I like it, bro. Adams, Hill. This is going to be... He's going a little bit older, too. Adams and Hill have a good 2-3 years left. This mock draft could collapse at any moment. We're going to go for the future and the now, right, J Problem? David. Timeout. Miles Sanders. That's what happens when you go to get more meatloaf, bro. You go, you tell mom, scoop you another piece. She yells at you, keeps you a couple extra minutes in the kitchen. You run down to the basement, 30-second timer. You time out with Mixon or Miles Sanders. JP getting Travis Etienne, got AJ Brown and DK. He's going with the total youth build. I like it. Jay Wall getting Gibson and Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas is a pretty darn good value with that turn pick at 3-4 and a dynasty. I like it. He's still young. You just got to get right. Value Pitts 2 times more than McLaurin. I value him more than McLaurin, so you're not crazy. Bro, PPR, Devontae, Tyreek, and Etienne would be crazy, says McCoy. I like Eckler too, bro. You landed the 2 good running backs right there. I like it, JP. Nice job. I don't know about Eckler. I don't know how much time he has. So you've got a very young team. But if Etienne delivers right away, you can then win now, and you can use that Eckler value. Kyler, Mixon, CD. I like it. Akers. There we go, David. Adams, Tyreek, and Miles Sanders. Would it be, bro? Would it be? Almost timed out again, bro. David Montgomery, not bad for your first running back when you didn't go running back till the 4th round. I like it. J Problem. Now, Braun, the question is, will Braun get down to 1 second before he makes his pick? He's got Nick Chubb, Calvin Ridley, Terry McLaurin, Chris Johnson. I'm on the clock. So I've got a wide receiver, tight end, running back, I'm going total use based here. Open 24 says Smitty, I made a big boy trade. Let's put this up on the screen. Let's see what a big boy trade looks like, bro. Made a big boy trade in Dynasty 12 team Superflex tight end premium PPR. Gave up Jefferson. Well, I already don't like this. This sounds like a I don't know if this is a big boy trade. I don't know, man. I picture you holding a juice box by the time I finish reading the rest of this. Here we go. Got back Ridley 1.8 and a 2022 second. What do you think? I have Tyreek and I'm contending. Depends what you get with the 1.8. I love Jefferson, bro. I love Ridley too. Ridley is 27. Jefferson's a lot younger, so that 1.8 better land you freaking Devontae Smith. Because of the setup of the league, and they fall like, I don't know, it depends what you get with a 1.8. Depends what you get with a 1.8. If you land something significant, then I do actually like it, because Ridley can be for a good 3 or 4 years as good as any wide receiver in the league, but Jefferson is a whole nother level for me, you know, like in terms of dynasty. So it depends what you get, bro. Definitely a big boy trade. See, JP would rather have Jefferson. I would rather have Jefferson as well, unless I know what that 1.8 is. 1.8 is nice, but if you're talking about Devontae being gone, you're talking about this being like Elijah, you know, more something like where you don't really know what you're getting. I'd rather just take that for sure. Okay, here we go. Michael Carter's available. I didn't want to take Golladay. I don't mind it. It's not horrible. There was another player I was trying to find, and I had 2 seconds left, and I was like, I'm not getting timed out on somebody I don't like. I'm like, Golladay. I don't mind that. It's not awful. Like I was thinking about Golladay. Still got a lot of time left. So you've got Javonte Williams. If you got Javonte Williams, that's not. See, look, LaShawn, you already said you wanted him to do the trade. Look what happened, bro. I wouldn't bet on my life if I was you, though, LaShawn. But I like Javonte Williams. I think he could eventually climb up, but it still is a very kind of cloudy-ish trade. That's what happens at 1.8, bro. You got to be careful what you wish for. If you take that 1.8, bro. You got to take Jefferson's just so young and could be the #1 wide receiver in 2021. I think Ridley could be too, but Ridley's 27. It's a big difference in dynasty. I'd probably give up the 1.8 to upgrade that. But that said, open 24. If Javonte Williams gets in there and becomes the uncontested, bona fide between the tackle and PPR monster, which he could, bro. Where's my I keep looking at the wrong camera. He could, bro, because Melvin Gordon is old. So I don't mind that trade. I don't think he did bad. I think getting Javonte Williams was a good, you know, I don't agree with McCoy entirely on that, but I see his point of being worried. Because it's not a for sure. Like Devontae Smith, I would have been like, punch it. Devontae Smith and Ridley for Jefferson. I take it. I take that. Mark Andrews. Where did that guy go? Freaking Mark Andrews. You can thank Lamar Jackson for making Mark Andrews vanish into the cold, dark night. Okay, I'm up. I like my team. JP likes his team. JP says AJ Brown, DK, Travis Etienne, Eckler, Michael Carter, Trevor Lawrence. I like it, JP. I do like that. I dropped my marker. Let's look at the teams. Honest evaluation. Nev, you got to look at the flow of draft, bro. Nev's asking if he goes wide receiver. Who do you take in the second? It all depends, man. There's no way to answer that, which is why I have my text service, bro. But here's what we look at. So if you're taking, if you're drafting, so look here using this draft log here. If look at the running backs that you got, Clyde. So if you're drafting at the top of 3. Bro, you got Clyde sitting there at 3.3. That's amazing. If you're drafting at the end of the 3rd, you got ETN there. You got Eckler, Montgomery, Javonte Williams. Those are all really good running backs to grab. If you were able to get ETN and Eckler like JP did at the 11 spot, or you're able to get, like Noah did, Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 3.3, which I thought Noah hated Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Noah? What are you drafting Clyde for? You can't stand Clyde. Is that the right Noah? Don't understand what Noah's doing. Burrow, Harris, Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase, Golladay, Kelsey. I like it. I wouldn't give myself a top 3 team. I'd give myself, if Javonte Williams works out, we were just talking about that. Javonte Williams works out. I like Clyde over Javonte Williams, to be honest, man, by quite a bit. If Javonte Williams works out, this team right here would be in the top 4. But it all relies on Javonte Williams. Mahomes, McCaffrey, Godwin, Kittle, Julio, Godwin, Cooper. Top 6, bro. Aaron Rodgers, Saquon, Derrick Henry, Hopkins, Fant, Jacobs. Not a big fan of Jacobs, but given where you got him, he's pretty decent value. And man, you got, DeAndre Hopkins and Henry and Barkley. That's solid, bro. That's top 6. Easy. Like Sunday morning, Dalvin Cook, Elliott, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Clyde, Deontay. So Cook, Elliott, Evans, Clyde. I like it. We're running out of top 6 spots because I would put that in the top 6, Noah. Especially that Clyde pick, bro. But Clyde mainly sucked because of no usage. It's not all his fault. But I thought you, basically told me Clyde... I don't know, bro. I can't keep up with your... It's a good team, though, Noah. Herbert, Kamara, Aaron Jones, Keenan Allen, Waddle, Darren Waller. That's solid, too. We're literally ran out of top 6 teams, so let's see who gets bumped out. I don't know. Josh Allen, Taylor, J.K., Devontae Smith, Ayuk Higgins. Okay, so Ayuk Higgins, Devon. This is good. This might be borderline top 6, only because we have so many good teams. It's a good team. I like the team. I don't hate it at all. Braun's got Chubb, Carson. I would say outside the top 6, bro. Only thing is in the Dynasty, I'm not a big fan of Chubb. I don't like Carson at all, let alone in Dynasty. I love Sermon, McLaurin, and Ridley. Hurts is got a lot of upside, but there's still a lot of risk to have all the other risk that you have. So it's a kind of a risky team. I've seen you draft teams that I like better, but trust your gut. Wilson, Montgomery, Hunt, Justin Jefferson, Diggs, and Pitts. So Jefferson, Diggs, and Pitts is crazy good. Russell Wilson's very undervalued. Those are two darn good running backs for going wide receiver, top 6 if we even have a spot left, bro. Somebody got bumped out. I don't know who it is. Wasn't me. Probably Noah. Lamar, Miles, J-Rob, Adams, Hill, Jerry Jeudy. I just don't love the running backs. I love Jeudy. I love Devonta Adams. I love Hill. Lamar, is great for now. How long does he last running 150 times a season? Kyler, Akers, Mixon, Lamb, Claypool, Andrews. I think everything here will revolve around Mixon bouncing back and Akers living up to the hype. So I'm going to put it outside the top 6 for now, but you got a lot of upside. All these teams have a lot of upside. I don't see one team I don't like. Lawrence, ETN, Eckler, AJ Brown, DK, Carter. Probably the best you could do going wide receiver from that spot that you were at, JP, which was the 11. So, yeah, not bad at all. And the fact that if ETN doesn't work out right away, you got Michael Carter. I like it. So you protected your running back situation as best as you could from going running back from round 3 on. Prescott, Swift, Gibson, Michael Thomas, A-Rob, Hawkinson. Outside my top 6, but there is a lot to like about the team. Don't think I don't like it. All right, I'm going to switch to full screen while I get this going and ready. Okay, this is going to be a redraft. I haven't picked from the 8 spot in a long time, so let's do the 8 spot. Draft settings, we're going to go redraft PPR. I promise these settings suck, but that's okay. We're all gonna be big boys. All right, let me email this link to myself. Actually, let me post it in YouTube. Here's my YouTube app. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Why do you hate Carson as a running back too? LOL, he's solid, says Braun. I don't know, man. There's just those guys, right? Everybody's got them. All right, ready? Here we go. Redraft PPR. Don't trust him. Fumbles, injury, disappointing seasons in the past. Last year he didn't finish too well, bro. I could ask the same thing, Braun. Why do you like Carson as a running back too? LOL, Braun. Trust your gut, Braun. What's redraft, JP says. You never get in. Open 24. That first mock draft stayed open for like 8 minutes, bro. Like, we didn't fill for 8 minutes, man. That was wide open. wide open. We sat here waiting for someone to grab the last like 4 spots for like 7 minutes. So we were waiting for you, bro. Were you late to the party? I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. Open 24. But you strayed for too long, man. Okay, so this is redraft. Smitty, get in your mode here. Redraft. Do I go? God, do I try Elliott? Let's try drafting a Zeke built team. Let's see how much I don't like Zeke Elliott in 2021. Like I said, my goal with these mocks is to do uncomfortable things and see how I really feel, because when you draft a player you say over and over you don't like. How is that big of a question mark though, McCoy? Zeke at 8. People are drafting Zeke. It's his ADP. Is at 8. Look at J-Rod following my lead. This is redraft. I was hoping Najee would fall to me. Carson has no one to challenge him for touches. Just sign an extension. I don't mind him. I don't hate him. Everyone says I hate him. I just don't draft him as high as everybody, because he's failed me one too many times, bro. Do I trust Zeke over the past 2 years? No, not entirely, bro. But I just said, I do mock drafts from different vantage points to see how they feel, give you guys different perspectives. I don't just take my favorite guys over and over. Like, what fun is that? So we're trying, like I said, when I drafted him, we're trying a Zeke built team. We're seeing if we like it. Can we build a good Zeke built team? And a lot of people do believe in Zeke still, bro. His ADP is 1.8. That's his ADP. Look at Braun. Braun likes him. Part of this is my fault, Woblin. Woblin says Harris at 10 in a redraft. Wow. But I blame myself for this, because I hype him up, and then it's like everyone knows they got to get him early because he's on everyone's mind. Oh, man. Jefferson got sniped from me. Thanks a lot, David. Thanks, Dave. It's okay, McCoy. You can challenge me. I'm not mad. I only took JJ because they took Diggs. David, trade him to me. Trade him to me, bro. If you take Zeke in the first, when do you take Pollard? A whole round. Like an entire round, maybe more ahead of his ADP. I don't let Pollard even sniff the top, like, little scroll part, like where there's like 8 running backs that you can view. Like right here. If he's anywhere near, so if I go to running backs, if he's anywhere near the top, like, I don't know, 6 running backs, I'm ready to pounce, because I don't want anybody getting crazy. See, look at the different opinions on Zeke. Zeke will be top 5. Elliott is at 8 is a steal. You know what I'm saying, McCoy? You're gonna get different opinions, bro, wherever you go. It's not crazy to take Elliott at 8. I don't think it deserved an exclamation point and a question mark, McCoy.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
I don't think it deserved both. You could have given me one. You could have said Zeke exclamation point or Zeke question mark, but both of them, bro.
Take a.
It's okay, McCoy. I'm just kidding with you. Was CMC a sure thing when he came into the league? No, he wasn't. Attaboy, Leonardo. Stand your ground. Harris to the moon. Harris to the moon. JT and Jones love that start, says Double A. Open 24 is laughing at something. JP, Zeke, something Zeke. I don't know if that's that. That's the Zeke emoji. It's not showing up on my screen, but I can tell that's what that code is. Zeke gonna eat? McCoy's running. See, McCoy, that's the attitude I want, bro. I want you to run your laps, you know, improve upon your show etiquette, and always strive for better. And that's all I can ask for you. You're taking laps. You're getting stronger. Earl the Lion asked me about, this is a good question because I have a lot of content on it, bro. How do you feel about Akers? My gut tells me to stay away. I've been kind of straying people away from taking him too high. So like if people are taking him, God, how did Swift go? Or I'm sorry, Swift went. He went at the 2.12. Never mind. I thought he went. I was looking at the wrong thing. Picture didn't happen. Open 24 wants a picture of the lap being run, bro. Braun's about to time out. Braun pushes it to the end, man. Braun goes the distance. Wow, they barely got that one in. Braun's got it down to a science. Oh God, you know who I don't draft here? Okay, this is redraft, so Waller's pretty good value. I'm gonna go with a risky team here, and before you give me an exclamation mark and a question mark, or maybe another exclamation mark, McCoy, I don't draft Thomas very often. I may stray away from Thomas player or advice giver, but I start getting back in the Thomas game around the 3.5 to 3.7 to 3.8, 3.9 range. So this is a territory where I start, okay, in redraft, I'm probably back in. I don't like him in the second round, but I feel like Thomas is a steal here, potentially. Son of a...
Take a lap. Take a lap.
I'm just kidding. Darren Waller was a steal, JP. Hill, Diggs, Waller. He's kind of going with the same approach he just did. Kelsey and took Pitts in a tight end premium, says Open 24. Nice job. Mahomes going, bro. I wanted Mahomes bad. I wanted to try the Dublé wide receiver with Elliott, but Mahomes is a steal. 3.12. MKF. How the heck did MKF get Mahomes at 3.12? I think David and J-Rod should have taken Mahomes instead of Montgomery and Evans. You could find an equivalent of those guys at 4.4 and 4.3 the next round because you have that quick turn. You won't find another Mahomes. I mean, Allen's close, but like Mahomes is just like next level. I don't sleep a lot, big dog. I'm trying to grind, bro. Got to get that channel to 10K. And if you guys would go, anybody that follows me on Instagram right now, same handle, The Fantasy Football Show, I'm going to shout out during this live stream. So, IG. Anybody that follows me on Instagram during the show, I'm going to shout out. Okay, I better hurry, son of a B. Julio. Going best player available every single time I get on the clock. I don't care if I don't got a running back 2. I don't care if I don't have a wide receiver 2. It does not influence me unless I'm drafting a position I've already filled, like quarterback, and you have a quarterback. I'm of course not going to take the best player available if I already have a quarterback and it's a one quarterback league. But I don't care what positional needs I have. I give zero craps about whether I have a weak running back 2. I will find those Pollards and Madisons and Sermons and all those players, and I will figure it out, and I will crush the league. I don't play baseball. Look away, I don't have time. Watched you a ton last year and then didn't watch too much after the season, but about to lock in. Attaboy. Atta boy, Lion. Got Lion back in the fold. But back to what I was saying. I could give two craps what positional needs I have. Within reason, there's some scenarios where if it's really close to even, I might go a certain position. But as you can see from my team, if you like Elliott, again, I was taking Elliott by design to see if I like the team. But look, you know, assuming if you like Chubb better or Harris better, whatever, insert player there. But A.J. Brown, Mike Thomas, Josh Allen, these are all, you know, picks that I think are super strong at the ADP. Leonardo. I'm shouting out everybody that follows me on Instagram right now. We're trying to get to 10K. I'm trying to get to 10K. The question is, how come you haven't been following me on IG since then? But that's okay, Leo99. Appreciate you, and I promise you, you're gonna like my IG content, bro. It's a little different than the YouTube stuff. It's a little bit more humor based, and yeah, I still give a ton of fantasy advice, but I do a lot of IG lives. I'm constantly live on IG. You have truly been missing out, Leonardo. Mr. Leonardo. Yeah, my IG's up, bro. I've been crushing it. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm real close to 10K. Make sure you follow me. This is my account, The Fantasy Football Show on IG. And everybody that follows me on this live, I'm going to shout out. Scotty Miller, #1 fan. Appreciate you. You still keep tabs on the counselor? No, he blocked me, bro. And then he threatened to fight everybody, and I said, I'll box you for charity right now. And he ran. He grabbed his juice box. He ran into the corner. He refuses to throw. I need a running back. All things being equal. I can deal with Hunt in a redraft. I can deal with Hunt in a redraft. I'm okay with that. JP. It will be interesting if JP can field running backs. I think he can. There's some rookies left. I don't mind your approach, JP. If you're going wide receiver, even wide receiver, like 3 straight, or you've got... It's an interesting pick, Mike Davis. I like Javonte Williams. I like Michael Carter for you. I like Gaskin's okay. That's an interesting squad, man. I really like the Tyreek Diggs, Waller, CeeDee Lamb with the rookies and Mike Davis. Michael Carter or Javonte Williams with Mike Davis. Like, that's solid, bro. Assuming MKF doesn't take Mike Davis right here. He needs a wide receiver, though, so I think you're probably okay, JP, unless he's just going to try and screw you. Mike Davis. Devonta Smith. Thank you, Trungile, or I don't know how you say that, but I assume that's you, McCoy. But thank you. Appreciate the follow. I'm going to keep shouting all you out. Whoever follows me on IG, I will give you a shout out. I'm on deck. On deck. Tyler Lockett, okay. Who did JP take? Michael Carter. I don't like the wide receivers here. I believe Javonte Williams was available, right? Yeah, let's do it. I like that squad, man. I like it. Picks I feel like are a little high. I would say Mark Andrews feels high. MKF especially. I don't know if you timed out or what. Is J-Rob dead for fantasy? No. They're talking about ETN being a wide receiver, not getting a lot of receptions, like being a wide receiver. I don't know if that's going to be true. But if it is, then Robinson's going to get a lot of runs still. I would not say dead at all. We're going to take Sermon's value to the moon. I'm just telling you that right now. This is a redraft, and we got everybody draft him in the 6th. We're it's not horrible. I like it. I'm taking him in the 6th in my leagues if I get to like the 6.12 or whatever. All right, let's review the teams. So this is my squad. The last 2 picks should happen by the time I'm done. Andrews was me trying to create strength over my opponents. Yeah, but McCoy, I don't know. That was you? You're MK? Or no, who are you? Yeah, you're MK. I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. There's so many guys. I mean, Andrews could be back to normal, and then you've got an advantage. But I don't know if I like that, bro. I'd much rather see you get Carter, Javonte Williams. I know you don't like him, but you've got to steal in Mahomes, bro. We'll get to your team in a second. Allen, Elliott, Hunt, AJ Brown, Mike Thomas, Javonte Williams. Put me in the top 5. I don't even love this team as much as some of the teams we drafted earlier today. But holy crap, I still like that team a lot. I don't know that it's top 3, but it's definitely top 5. Like, Mike Thomas returns to form, it's top 3. Tom Brady, McCaffrey, Swift, McLaurin, Thielen, Kupp. Kind of understated. I'm not going to put it in my top 5 or 6, but could I envision that team surprising? Yeah, I mean, things have to happen for Kupp and Thielen, McLaurin, and they could. Football Ninja, Kyler, Cook, JK, Allen Robinson, DJ Moore, Goddard. I like it. A couple things need to happen for you as well. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like the wide receivers are good, but they don't feel like they're as good as some of the other teams, and I still like some of the other teams pretty close to your running backs, but your running backs are phenomenal. You have a great quarterback. Your top 3, your 3-headed monster there is phenomenal. So really it comes down to like DJ Moore and Allen Robinson. If Allen Robinson has no stutter step or rapport issues with Fields, and Fields comes out gunning and DJ Moore balls out, I could see it being a good Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. Who left there? Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Joe Mixon, Keenan Allen, Robert Woods, Kyle Pitts. Same thing here. Like, Pitts is early, but like he's amazing, but he's got to deliver. Woods has got to deliver. We don't know if it's going to be Woods or Kupp or both or what's going to go on there. Like Keenan Allen, very undervalued. Kind of everything revolves around Hurts and Mixon with this team, because Allen is great. If Barkley comes back healthy and Mixon and Hurts deliver, you could definitely be in the mix. A-Rod, Kamara, Akers, Cooper Kupp, Ayuk, Kittle. Yeah, I mean, if Akers balls out and Kittle stays healthy, that's going to be top 6. Jackson, Gibson, Sermon. I'd like to see you have another like Trey Sermon if you're going to go, speculative at the running back too. Like, I'd like to see you have like another, like a Carter and a Sermon, like some kind of double backup, backup plan to the approach you got. But holy crap, man, you've got like, and that's what I may have done with the Julio pick. But Adams and Ridley, you didn't really need Julio. You're assuming he gets traded too. If he doesn't, then you have 2 players in the same team. But a lot of people assume he's going to be traded. But Calvin Ridley, Adams, Gibson, Lamar, Sermon. If Julio goes to a good spot or Sermon blows up, you're in the top 6. RT, Dak, Taylor, Aaron Jones. It's almost midnight. Clyde, Hawkinson, Godwin, Aaron Jones, Taylor. It's a really good team, man. I like it a lot. I mean, we ran out of top 6 spots already. That's top 5 or 6 for sure. Henry, Carson, DK, Chase, Galladay, Gaskin. So many good teams, dude. I don't know how I can put you in the top 6, but you're not, like, because it's bad. It's just everyone's loaded. Herbert, Chubb, David Montgomery, Jefferson, Lockett, Miles Sanders, solid. I don't know if it's top 3 or 4, but it's solid. J-Rod, Wilson, Harris, Jacobs, Hopkins, Evans, Fant. Like it. Not top 5 or 4, but like you're borderline right there with that top 6 group. You're like trying to get in. You need like one thing to happen. You don't need a couple things. You need like one thing to happen. Mike Davis, Carter, Hill, Diggs, Waller, Lamb. I mean, that's so bottom loaded, bro. It's like Mike Davis and Carter. Like, doesn't feel like powerful, right? You're like, it's okay. Like, it could probably score better than people think. And then it's like, okay, this guy, what's he doing? What's JP doing? And then it's like Hill, Diggs, Waller, Lamb. Like, that's 4 amazing. This is hard to like even take in. I don't know how this team would do. It feels like it could do really well. It is crazy risk driven. Mahomes, Eckler, Etienne, Devontae Smith, Kelsey, Andrews. Don't love the Andrews pick. I told you that. Devontae, I love Devontae. I think he could easily earn the value you paid, but I think you could get him later, so you could have got maybe maximized value a little bit better there. But you know, this team, 1 or 2 things happen and you're in the mix. No one's team is bad. Even slot 1, who left? They left. Did they leave because I didn't love the team? I don't know. I don't hate the team. I didn't say anything bad, did I? Team 1 bailed? I don't know. Who was that? Who was that anyway? That's it. Thank you for mock drafting with me tonight. We've got about 40 of you in the room. All I ask is on your way out the door, if you could please hit the thumbs up. Also, when I end the video, I expect to hear from McCoy and all of you that have been popping off here in the chat. Ask me a question in the comments, because all this chat will be archived. You can view it when you replay the video, but the comments will be blank, and that's your time to ask me a question, because there's no one else asking me questions, and engagement is good for my video, so I want to answer it for you. So ask me a question in the comments. It's that simple. So I expect to see a bunch of you in the comments in a little bit. Go to Instagram and follow me at the Fantasy Football Show on IG. I'm refreshing to see if anybody else is going to do that before I leave, and I will shout you out. But please hit that like button on your way out, and please comment when the video is over. Ask me a question. I'm here to answer your question. Ask me. I'm here, and I'll get to helping you. Let's grow this freaking this thing up. We're gonna get to 10K here on YouTube this year. I know it. I feel it. And on IG, we're almost at 10K. And when we get to 10K on IG, which is why I'm asking you to sub to me or follow me on IG, is I can do all kinds of, like, you know, more things on IG to get the YouTube channel bigger, better, stronger. I'm going to be doing more lives because of it, because I got to send people from IG over to the mock, and so you'll have me wanting to mock more. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow both of these bad boys. I'll see you later. Thank you all for being a follower, subscriber, member. Don't forget, Smitty1.com is where you can find all my content. And then don't forget to get on over to HeySmitty.com if you would like to text me on demand, because that's where you can get that service. HeySmitty.com, text me on demand. I've got a whole separate phone dedicated to just texting you guys. I have 2 phones. I carry it around wherever I go, and it's literally the best one-on-one service you can get in the fantasy industry. because I literally have, it has its own phone. That's all I do is text on it. It comes with me. I bring it. I have 2 phones all the time. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Live, for the Leafs. I appreciate you. Great channel. Appreciate you. Sorry I didn't get to some of your questions in here. Love you, Smitty. Thank you, Lion. Zeke will be the number 1 overall. Wow, that's bold, bro. Rob's getting bold on us here. I like it. I like that you're bold. I don't know that I agree with that, but I like that you're bold, bro. I'm okay with that. It's almost midnight for me. I'm trying to answer some of these questions here for the people. Attaboy. Okay. Punching out for the night. Gonna go run. Got to get in a pump. I'm trying to get fit and work out because I have until, what's my countdown say? I have 27 days, 17 hours, 18 minutes and 35 seconds to get completely ripped. So I'm running, working out every day. Still eating kind of bad, but I don't care because I'm going to be running every time I want to eat. I want to eat, I run a mile. I want to have anything, I run a mile. I got another IG follow from David Rosa. David, first of all, I appreciate David. McCoy, Scotty Miller, Leo. Like, you guys following me on IG, I appreciate it. More than I appreciate it, I'm questioning how you haven't followed that content, because it's like, you like YouTube, bro. You're going to love IG. I would love to hear from you. DM me after about a week or 2 of following me, and I want to know how you like the IG content, because it is very different. What's your mile time? Probably run a mile right now. I would say like right around 6 minutes flat. Nice. Good job, McCoy. All right, I'm out of here. No, I run outside. So I'm going running right now. I usually document it too. I'm going to probably put it on my IG stories. So you will see me running on my IG stories in a few minutes. So get onto my IG and you'll see me running. All right, I'm out of here. Appreciate all of you.